Join me and one of my best mates, Laurie, as we walk nearly 30 miles over 2 days along the southwest coast path and Cornish countryside. We start in Parr and head along the rainy cliff tops to Mevagissey, where we spend the night in the historic and haunted pub, the Ship Inn, which also gets flooded while we're eating our dinner. We then walk through the Cornish countryside to the beautiful city of Truro, along many country lanes taking in all the beautiful sights. So get comfy and join us.
And hello! Back for another adventure today. And I'm joined by one of my dear friends, Laurie. Give us a wave, Laurie. So today we're walking from Parr to Mevagissey, which is about 10 miles. And then we're staying in a pub in Mevagissey for the night, getting some food. And then tomorrow we're walking from Mevagissey, which is on the Cornish coastline, into Truro, which is it the main city in Cornwall, Truro?
Yeah, like South Cornwall.
Yeah, it's the main city in South Cornwall, really. Which is about another 17 miles. Today the weather's not too great. It's a little bit overcast, it might rain. Tomorrow, supposedly, we're getting a bit more of some better weather, but it's so nice to be joined by one of my darling friends. I will leave links up to Laurie's socials down below, so go and give her a cheeky little follow if you can, and you can see the adventures with her gorgeous rescue dog called Pancho. But that's it, we're going to continue on walking. We're on the southwest coast path as we were before, and yeah, ta-da! The weather's set in. A little bit drizzly, so we both got our waterproofs on. Laurie said I look like a caterpillar with my big bag on. Insert a clip of me twerking in it here. Just saw the cutest thing as well, and I've never seen this. And it was a group of older ladies, definitely in their late 60s, maybe 70s, and they were all playing golf together. I've never seen that before, and I know that could come across sexist, or I don't mean it to be. It's just something I've never seen before, and I loved it.
That's well sexist.
That is well sexist. Yeah, I thought that was pretty amazing. We're kind of like 3 miles in already, and we're heading to Charlestown now, where I think, because we're like making good time, we should stop, maybe find a little pub, Laurie. Yes! Maybe a little plate of chippies or something. But yeah, carrying on. We found ourselves a pub. We find ourselves with beer. And we also found ourselves with a little game of Connect 4. So that's what we're going to do. Right then, bitch tits, get ready to lose.
No way. Okay. Is it 4? Yeah.
Connect 12.
Wait.
Where? Oh yeah, you bugger. She cheated.
I didn't.
Well, that pub were bloody lovely. It was called Pier House. Pier House. So we just hid out from the weather because it was very rainy. Oh, I think this is our first hill. I decided to get the camera out now. And now we're heading to Portween. I got it wrong first. Oh, look at that.
No, it's Pentuan.
Pentuan, sorry.
Pentuan.
Pentuan. Ah, that's very nice. But cracking pub. Beautiful loos. Lovely toilets. Elemis hand cream. Treated ourselves. I think we've got another 4 miles?
Yeah,
I think so. About another 4 miles until we get to Mevagissey, which is where we stay for the evening. I'm going to say that way. Okay. We could be wrong. Anyway. Well, here we go. We have got to go up these massive stairs on the other side. And we both don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. But luckily though, this walk so far has not been too strenuous. This is definitely the most strenuous part. So we've been quite lucky, so I can't complain. The weather has turned a little bit more. So it's not as rainy. Still very grey and overcast, but I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. But yeah, we're continuing on. One thing I did lose though is my wide lens for this camera, so I'm a little bit annoyed about that, but I can order another one. It's very tiny, so I wouldn't have known where it was. But yeah, so no more wide lens until I get another one, my loves. But anyway, we don't want to do it. I'm so out of breath. Look at that cliff behind. Look at this beast. Oh, that's like a nice little cove down there. No thank you though, because that just involves more climbing. And I'm not for it. Not today. Not ever. 2.7 miles to go. Not too bad. That was very much up and down then. There were some killer stairs everywhere. And I needed to replenish my sugars because I was feeling a little bit, I was lagging, flagging even. But it's been a gorgeous coastline walk. It really has. It's a little bit wary. We've got drops down from either side and it's very windy, but we were both just saying we're a bit fed up with the grey weather now. We're looking forward to tomorrow because it's supposed to be a lot sunnier and we're kind of moving away from the coastline and going through farmlands and farmland and forests and just pretty things, you know. But all I've got in my head is a steak pie with some chips and some veg. I'm hungry. I need some food. But 2.7 miles, we'll be there in probably maybe just a bit over an hour, maybe. We'll see what happens. The seagulls are on crack. Laurie with the seagull impression. I also just got licked on by a cow. She was fuming though. She started to dance, and that means run. Don't trust dancing cows. Finally coming into Mevagissey. I didn't record any of that probably 4 miles because we were dying. And not only that, we got stuck behind some cows, which would have made good content, but I decided not to record it for some reason. But we're nearly here now. This 12 miles has felt like 20 miles. Oh, there's a poo. Watch out for the poo. Watch out for the poo-poo. But I'm flagging. I need some food. So I'll meet back up with you guys once we're both in the warm and dry. but it goes away. Full sail, cute. Oh, such a grey and moody evening as well. Definitely feels like a winter or autumn evening, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if you're talking to it.
Both.
Oh.
You and my friend, you and our friends.
It's a bit cold.
It is a bit cold. I think I'll get my fleece on once we're in there.
And a nice pie.
And a nice pie.
And a nice
I hope it's with
lasagna.
mash. I don't think it will be though. It'll be with chips. I look like a right cretin. A big wet cretin. I can't remember where it is. I think it's in the town a little bit more. It's not on the seafront. Oh.
I wanted to see you.
I wanted to see you. Tough shit.
Have teddies.
Tough, baggy teddies. Yeah, down that way.
Looks slippery.
Oh yeah, it does. Let me concentrate. Cheers, Laurie.
Cheers.
We've made it. We've made it to the pub. We're staying in the ship in Mevagissey. It's called Mevagissey, by the way. I'm just saying Mevagissey. Yeah, it's cute. It is a proper old pub. It's a proper local. And we've both just ordered lasagna, because that's Laurie's trail name. She wants a lasagna. We're just a bit gutted because there's a really lovely fire down here, and it's not on. And it would just make the ambience perfect. But no, cute. I will show you the room in a second. We've got some interesting duvet choices and pillow choices. I'll go through them with you once I get up to the room. Stunning. Love a pillow. Lasagna, bit of cheesy garlic bread, cheeky side salad, and a big old pint of beer. Weirdly, the tide is coming in this pub because of the supermoon. This pub is going to be kind of underwater. And we're just sat here eating lasagna. Laura, are you excited for the flood?
I'm buzzing.
Okay. And report back soon. It's flooding all the way through to the pub. And me and Laurie just sat here with our lasagnas. So the whole place is starting to flood. You can see over there. It's because of the supermoon and the tide coming in, high tide. And they've put some sandbanks outside the ship inn. This is what the pub that we're staying in. So hopefully we're going to be okay. We were laughing, like, imagine if it started flooding and we were still like halfway through our lasagna. Just getting washed away with knives and forks in our hand. But yeah, it's proper coming in. There's another half an hour, I think, before it comes in. And all the locals have got wellies on as well. They came prepared. We've got walking boots on and they're waterproof. We should be okay. So here we are in our humble abode. Look at the bloody state of me. Oh, for goodness sake. So, this is our little bedroom. Laurie's letting me have the double bed. Even though I did offer, I was a gentleman. Questionable choices. Let's go through them. First questionable choice. The crushed velvet kind of duvet sort of cover. Next questionable choice. This rose pillow. Oh, I don't even like the feel of that. That is awful. There's two single beds. There's one single bed there, and then there's Laurie's bed over on that side. It's very cute. It's very dated. But it's got a lovely little view out to the street below, where we're hiding away from the flood. And one of the pièce de résistances, it's freezing.
I'm cold.
Is we've got a bath. So I've said to Laurie she can have it first. The only problem with this bathroom is the bloody overhead lighting. And that's not the one. But it's cosy. We've got the heating on. We're going to chill out, watch a bit of TV. have a cup of tea. Can you even hear me? Yeah, I think you can. But yeah, we're here for the evening. So this is where I'm going to say goodnight, I think. So I will see you bright and early in the morning. We're walking from Mevagissey, where we are now, to Truro, which is around about 18, 19 miles. I think it's going to be around about that. Walking through lots of farmland and some forest, like some woodlands, and it's going to be a lot different today. No coastal walking, but the weather looks good tomorrow, so that's what I'm very excited about. But anyway, I'm going to leave you now. I hope we don't get washed away in the flood this evening, and if we don't, I'll see you bright and early in the morning for the next part. Goodbye. Joined by a friend for breakfast. Good morning from Mevagissey. We've just left the ship inn. That was a really lovely little pub to stay in. We had a nice breakfast, made friends with a dog called Edith. Today is going to be a beaut of a day. So we've got about 17 miles to walk to Truro. Laurie's up there. So we're just leaving now. But yeah, there was a flood. There was a flood yesterday in Mevagissey, and it's because of the high tide and the supermoon. I think I said that last night, I can't remember. But this is going to be a bit of a different day, as I've said. You can't really see me, I'm all backlit. But we're going to be walking through lots of farmers' fields and woodlands and hitting a few villages on the way. Laurie's had a poo, so she's ready to go. And that's it. We've got lots of beautiful things to see today, and I'm so glad the weather is better today. I think it's going to make walking a lot more enjoyable. But yeah, onwards! Look at that beauty. It's a lovely little Georgian number. Sorry, I am backlit once again. We're about 2 miles in. And so far, well, we just walked past the Lost Gardens of Heligan, which is a really lovely spot in Cornwall. And the gardens aren't so lost because we found them. And dad jokes, it's too early. Well, there we go. We're about 4 miles in. It's probably more than that now, isn't it?
Yeah, 5.5 miles.
5.5 miles already. There's been a lot of road walking today. I didn't really realise how much road walking there was going to be. So we have been, yeah, Laurie's a bit apprehensive about the roads. Understandable, because cars, you know, dangerous. But we've got about another 2.5 miles till we get to a little village called Grandpound. Grandpa Pounds. And then I'm going to try find somewhere to get a nice little coffee, I think, just for some fuel. And hopefully we find more trails instead of road walking. Road walking's good to get your miles in, but it's much nicer to walk through the farmers' fields and stuff. So hopefully that is what we find. Anyway, I need to find what way we're going now. We found some woodland. We've made it to Truro House. And I think we're probably about 2 miles away from Probus, which is another little village, if that, to be honest. Didn't have any luck back there with a cafe being open. So I just grabbed some biscuits and some crisps. And that's going to fuel me a bit further, but I'm definitely got coffee on the brain. So that is what I'm going to be hunting for. I forgot to say, once we get into Truro, I'm going to take you to Truro Cathedral as well, which is a beautiful cathedral. And we're going to try and find somewhere to get some lunch. So you know me by now. Whenever there's a church, we must go in. This is Probus Parish Church. We're gonna go and pray. Here we go. We decided against going in because someone's playing an organ really badly, and the door's shut. So I don't want to spook them, nor laugh at their bad organ playing. Jesus wouldn't be happy about it, you know? But beautiful church. Don't worry, we're going to be seeing a cathedral, so you're not missing out much. So let's get there. Hi, horses.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, horses. Oh, well, we've got about 2.5 miles to go now. Didn't really film much of that at all because we were struggling a bit. Laurie's had to pull out the big guns, which means a nice can of Coke. Let's get right in. Car's coming. Should be all right. There we are, lovely. But yeah, we're flagging a bit now. I'm a bit tired. I'm hungry. I'm ready to chill out for the day. Not too much longer. Don't know why she's laughing. She's like slipped over nearly 3 times. She did a star jump in one of them. And yeah, that's it. Then we'll get on the train. Bye. Ooh, this is Truro Cathedral, and that means this adventure is done. As you can see from us, we're both very tired.
Hello.
We're both very, very tired, and all we're not even going to go in the cathedral. We've just said we just need to touch the wall and we're done. And by the looks of things, I think it might be closed anyway. Let's do this. We did it. So that's it, my loves. A little adventure. And I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot more of this one on the channel. But that's it. thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.